coming, yo.
What's up, Rick?
What's up, Raza, mate? You saying hash? Good?
Good.
Day 2. Man's hanging on cam as well.
What's up, Ricky?
Man like Matt. Everyone's getting involved in this build. What's the update there, man? What's the latest?
We left yesterday with the short block done. We finished a short block last night. Today we got the cylinder heads on, timing done.
Nice.
Lower oil pan, upper oil pans. Long block is done. He's just putting all the accessories on. It should look like this when it's done. Hash is almost done with this motor put back in.
Manifolds, turbos on.
Manifold, turbos, a whole lot. So this is the stuff that you don't really get to see.
And this is all stock, yeah?
This is all stock, yeah, from factory. It's pretty sweet.
Beamers are just obviously solid, aren't they, from factory?
From factory,
a lot of
you
cars
get a lot
have
of
to change.
cars. Yeah, you got a lot of car from factory. Like we discussed yesterday, just downpipe tune intakes.
Yeah.
700 wheel all day.
Day 2 on the grind, yeah?
Day 3.
Day 3?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, so once the engine goes in, start it up, make sure everything's okay, drive it around for a little while,
Yeah.
and then we can start tuning early next week. So we'll start off with just our normal stage 2 tune as the base,
Yeah.
and then log it and kind of push up from there.
Gradually start.
Yeah, we just start gradually adding more boost and see where we get to. So we have to do pump fuel map,
Yeah.
and then we have to do a race fuel map for you as well. But both of them will be running meth all the time anyway, like your M4 was.
I'll chat to Raza about it. You said there's no running in.
Like I know lots of different engine builders, some say run it in, some say don't run it in.
Raza, we said no running in, yeah? We're doing the Raza method.
Which one's that? Which one?
What's your thoughts on?
On break-in?
Yeah, like when you.
Oh, so the customers I don't like and they're a pain in the ass, we tell them to drive 4,000 miles. But then our personal cars, we just take straight to the dyno.
Yeah?
But don't tell nobody we said that.
And you.
He's filming.
We never have problems with this. Well, we can't let people know that because if we left the bolt loose, we don't want them going straight to the dyno.
Yeah.
So the bolt's better if it falls off slowly, not quickly. It's a personal preference, you know. It really comes out of personal preference. But most of those people that are going to be making comments and never done anything on the OEM level to where they've done testing.
Yeah.
Even then, all we would do is we would break a motor in for 30 minutes, let it run through 30-minute, 60-minute cycle, and you're off to the races. We drive it for like a couple hundred miles just to make sure it's good.
Yeah.
But then we've also like put it together and gone straight to the dyno.
So what do you think of the ZF box then versus the DCT, obviously?
So you can't tell anymore. They feel the same.
Okay.
So this is just as fast. I mean, is it?
Smoother, innit?
It's smoother because of the torque converter.
Right.
So the DCT wasn't as smooth because it was actually a clutch that was engaging.
Yeah, snappy, right?
Yeah, it's snappy. There's no give to it. What they've also done is the car has anti-lag. So between shifts, it doesn't lose any boost.
Okay, right.
Yeah, so the car has anti-lag in between shifts. So that's why when you're driving, you hear kind of like a big pop coming out the back. Like it's like burbles coming out. That's the anti-lag. The car uses the cams to release the pressure for a second. So the turbos are still spooling. So it's not losing any turbo pressure. It's just going out of it. So while it's shifting, that's what they've done with this, where the F10 doesn't have that. The F10 just slams the gear in.
Right.
But it's so quick with it, where this is, you can't tell. Even on the logs, 60 to 130s, if you were to look at both cars, you can't tell. What I forgot to tell yesterday was that these, compared to stock turbos, these turbos are ball bearing.
Right.
So the other turbos are journal bearing. So everyone's always talking about, well, my car makes 28 pounds of boost on stock turbos. Yeah, you can. It's just not going to last.
Right.
So the problem with journal bearings is that they're just not designed to do that. They're designed for a smaller wheel. I'll send you a picture of what the wheel size comparison is. You'll see it's massive difference. We replaced this entire section. So it's not just a wheel upgrade like many others offer. It's a complete, it's almost like a standalone, but it's still considered a hybrid because we use the stock housing. Right. It's a Garrett product. It's not Chinese or something that was pieced together.
Yeah.
It's the real deal is what it is. More boost, more heat. You don't get that for free, you know? So that's why we're putting the methanol kit in to compensate for that. 2.5 gallon tank, pickups on the bottom, level sensor on the back. This will be in the back of the car.
Okay, that's the
So you
adapter
can see
as well.
the adapters are after the cooler. So misconception most of the time is everyone wants to put them before the coolers. The problem with that is you're starting to heat the cooler up. So if this is really cold right here, and this is supposed to take heat away, you're cooling the cooler and you're not cooling the air. So you put it down here, so the cooler already cooled it as much as it can, and then this is gonna cool it even more. So you're doing it in stages, not trying to jumble everything into one. Okay. That's why we put this afterwards, so we have the meth nozzle right there. I believe it's 650 milliliters, running at 350 psi. You'll see in the intake logs, you're barely above ambient at 30 psi during like 3rd, 4th, 5th gear pull.
Right.
So if you compare that to factory runs around 30 to 40 above ambient. So it makes a huge difference. Imran, I believe, picked up 5-6 miles an hour at VMAX, just with the meth running. Wow. Just the meth running. The way we run the meth is that it kicks on around 10 to 15 psi, and then it ramps up from there all the way to 30 psi. Okay. So it's not like it's something that's running. It's not like your injectors that are putting fuel in all the time.
100% meth as well?
100% meth is what we run. Yeah, so we run 100%.
Secondary O2 sensors in a different place.
Okay.
So we just got to cut a little square out so they can sit in nicely.
Engine going back in today. Exciting time. Top frame just sitting there. Hey, don't it eat like crocodile and shit out there?
Crocodile?
Yeah.
No, not in Texas. No? Florida. You used your airtime with me already, bro.
No.
We out. Cut.
What are you doing there, Hash? Just lining up the torque converter with the flywheel. Keep going, keep going. Keep going, keep going. That'll do.
Aston, or one of you guys, will you slide under and guide the prop shaft?
Sorry?
Thanks for PPF for my car, man.
No worries, man.
No.
We're professionals now.
No, I know, bro.
Yeah. So if anyone wants PPF like this, just hit us up. It's a nice finish. Ricky, these are all the bolts from your car that and I haven't gone back in.
I caught Imran trying to suck my calipers, I'm not even lying. Look, I had to snatch them back off.
All right, come down again. All right, hold on. Give me some bolts. I don't know. Oh, they're over there.
A little known fact about Hash: every time he tries to do any accent, it comes out as a South African accent.
South Africa. That's Spanish. Little one up front. Okay, little one's in the back. Will you give me that ratcheting ratchet? You alright, Joe? Coming up with it.
Well, there are 2 ECUs on it, right?
Yep. Each one runs one bank.
Okay. So this is the first lick of oil, yeah?
Yeah.
What are you putting in?
1060. It's taking me goddamn 10 minutes to put oil in a fucking car. Oh no, we're leaking everywhere.
You like UK?
No, man. Houses here are all small.
Yeah.
Everything's congested. It's all old. It's expensive too.
It's so old.
Y'all paying like $5 for a liter of gas. I get E85 for $1.60 back home. My race gas costs less than your pump gas.
Mugged it.
Shit, oh shit, no.
Slow down.
Oh, come on, dog.
Coming out too quick.
Pakistan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Browntown, bro.
Brown time.
Yeah.
Well, we're cranking soon, yeah? Oh, shit.
Be alright. Push the button, Hash.
It's only running the downpipe, the exhaust actually off the car. That is the sound of a 1000 plus horsepower M5, fully forward, 6 turbos. And it's only just the beginning, because as soon as Raza goes back to America, we're going to start working on upgrading this turbo. So it's something to do with the cars and the houses. Aww.
Fucking hell, bro.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so everything's back in, transmission, all the lines. We just gotta debug the car, make sure everything's good, no leaking fluids, anything weird going on. So far, so good.
You ain't blowing it up as you said?
Yeah, half the battle is to make sure it is.
Lucky
We're good on that. Yeah, really now it's just kind of the home stretch, just putting all the final pieces on, getting it off the lift and breaking it in. and then Imran will get some dyno tuning done along with some street tuning.
Yeah, I'll do some street tuning first, make sure it's all good, and then eventually we'll take it up to Acid at MSL.
Yeah.
And we'll get some dyno figures for both of them because everyone's going to be interested. But we will have draggy times and dyno figures, so we'll have both.
Your job's kind of done with my car, put it back together, and you can move on to Imran's car, yeah?
Yeah, so my job's basically almost done. We just got to get it back together and then get it back to you for break-in, and then Imran will get it from there.
Okay, well, I'll probably see you lot in a bit then.
All right,
Wicked Raza.
Cool.
Imran, in a bit, yeah?
Pleasure.
Nice.